What's up, everybody? Hello. um, I have a question. I have this little fan running like right behind my computer. Can y'all hear any humming or anything? If so, I'll cut it off, but it kind of feels good. But if you can hear it, I'll turn it off. Okay, good. Good, good. Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. So, we're going to do a few card pulls today. And if you want to be added to the list, just make sure that that Beezer says she's got you, and um, we'll just see how it goes. You know, if people come in and they want some, we'll just see how I feel, where I'm at, all that good stuff. Cause I'm tired. I'm so tired. Right, right. Oh, I got up at 5. I did all the things. I'm tired. Oh, Lord. Sorry, y'all. I just had to. I usually don't say things. I don't, but that I'm so sick of hearing how tired she is in that voice. In that voice. I'm so tired. Right? 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 Lord, honey. Whew. I don't think I've ever seen somebody get under my skin so much that I've never met in my real life. All right. We've got Beezy Bees. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always helping me out. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Barbarian's wife. How are you, honey? Thank you for being here. And we got Gabi. Um, Mama. Uh, Everything is pretty much the same, so nothing has changed either way. Like, so I'll take that. You know what I mean? Um, they're still trying to work with her as far as her walking goes, but uh, I don't know how optimistic I'm being anymore. I really don't. But, we'll just keep praying about it. Hey, Trimmy, how are you? Hey, Candy Girl. Hey, Jenny O. I still owe y'all. I know. I know. I know. I'm tired. I promise I haven't forgotten y'all. I know I suck. Hey, Becca. Reet. Hey, Jen's mom. I would love to be added to the list. Absolutely. Beezer will get you. I wish that crazy woman would spend 1 week in my life. Same, Becca. Same. It's like, honey, you do not know what tired is. But either way, I'm still not going to jump on and a live stream and sound the way she does. It makes no sense to me. If you are that tired, don't hit a live. I, I don't know. I gave up trying to understand her thought process though. I will get to it, y'all. I promise I will. But one thing I haven't forgotten, y'all, and I promise that, okay? Oh, um, it's got home. Okay. Man, you couldn't pay me to go to Costco right now. I've been wanting to go to Sam's, and yeah, it's hot out there, y'all. It is hot. So I just had some groceries delivered this morning. I just left it at that for today. I'm getting in the shower. Don't want to take a spot and miss it. No, Candy girl, what we'll do, if I call you and you don't respond, we'll just go to the next person, and then you can always come back. It's fine. Right now there's not a whole lot of people in here anyway, so it's not like it's don't go take your shower, honey. You're fine. She wanted to be a victim and for people to feel bad. Listen, I'm here listening, working on things to sell. Right? Right, Mecca? It's called being a grown up. And sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do. But what we don't do is get on the internet and whine about it. You just do it. Yeah, I got on and said the things that I do. That's just because she ticked me off. But normally I'm not like that. Yes, everybody knows that I have a job. Everybody knows I take care of my mama. But I'm not going to be on here like, uh, I can't help it. Now I just laugh at it. Hey, Mama's the boss. How are you? I love the cherry danishes at Costco. I've never tried the cherry danishes at Costco. I like cherry stuff. I've just never tried that. I'll have to try that. I hate that she is telling people to get work, and so yeah. Like, who are you to tell other people to get a job and that it's time for you to start reading the big book to somebody else? Like, don't make me go big book for big book because I can't. Just saying. I know that's a weird flex, but here we are. She's a weird kind of lady. It's so good to see you, Mama's the boss. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. I appreciate it. All right. Well, let's see. Gotta go back up to Trummy and then Gabi. Okay, that's my first three. All right, so I got Barbarian's Wife, Trummy, and Gabi. Jeff the Pigeon. Oh, the thing we do as a child. Lord, please help me. Things we do as a child. We'll go check on Jeff the Pigeon. We'll be right here. Beezer, I'll be. Girl, you're number 5 currently. And she didn't even know this serenity prayer. Right? So let me just say that. Let me just say this and then I'll get started. Okay. If you go into a meeting, the place that you go into the meeting is, they call them rooms. We're going to the rooms. You're going to the room. I went to a room earlier. Okay. That's what meetings are called, are rooms. And after every meeting, they say, keep coming back. It works if you work it. And then you do the serenity, well, you do the serenity prayer and then you do that. So I've heard all of the lingo from her. I just haven't, you know, she's nowhere in a headspace to be telling anyone else how to get sober or needs to get sober. And that's just my opinion. So, and it does work if you work it. If you work it, don't just say it. Hi, Sasha. Welcome in. Beezer will get you. She she's my list keeper, and we will absolutely get you on there. I am doing well. How are you? Thank you for coming in. So glad to have you. All right, y'all. Oops. I might have to cut this fan off. It's blowing things around. Okay, so Barbarian's wife, honey, are you still in here? Just want to make sure, and then I'm going to get started. I'm doing. I've worked since 5 a.m. for the last 25 years, and in a physical year, I work 10-hour days. Thank you, Jen's mom. See, exactly. Exactly. So she needs to just find something else to try to make us understand why she sounds the way she does, because getting up at 5 o'clock and going to work, that does not make her sound the way she does. Sorry, not sorry. And I got tired of hearing it. And so I wrote a community post about it. And usually I don't do things like that, but I had had enough of hearing it. So, hey, Patty. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So we're going to go with Barbarian's wife first. And y'all know I may miss something in the chat. I'm sorry if I do. When I pull these, I don't look while I'm doing it or or try not to do it while I'm actually reading, and then I go back and look. Let's see. Hey, Salty. Yeah, I know. I thought you did like work 12 hours, and yep, it's it's just it's an excuse. I mean, what we can all get as messed up as we can be, and get up there and just but I'm tired. That's all it is. Stop that. Just stop. I don't care anymore. She has said that so many times. I know welders that go in and work and don't sound like that and are there at 5 a.m., working their butts off. Please spare me. Spare me. All right, here we go. Oh, Jen's mom. Well, prayers and love, honey. Prayers and love. I'm glad that you can work from home, though. I think anybody that can work from home should have the option. I'm just saying, a lot of these places want a house and career middle ground. I think that, I think they should be given the option. I mean, we all did it, those that could did it during the shutdowns and the pandemic, and, keeping these businesses afloat. We worked from home. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that one. I'm a little bit salty right now. Over 30 years manufacturing. Exactly. And a lot of, you know, manufacturing, you either, like I know mills, they can do 12 hours, 3 days on, 4 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off, 12-day turnaround, or excuse me, 7-day turnaround where they work 12 hours a day for 7 days. But then the next month you get 7 off. And then, but like straight manufacturing, you can go in at 4 or 5, get off. I mean, there's no excuse for that, the way she sounds. There's just not. Exactly, Salty. If you know you sound that way and you're already trying to justify the reason why you sound that way, usually people have to tell you you sound tired or you look tired. But no, no, let's just start everything off with, guys, I'm so tired. Read. I got up at 5. I had to go to work. Oh, I just got off. I'm sorry. I don't do it as good as Tragic does. But okay, okay, I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna start. All right, Barbarian's Wife. Here we go. Okay. Good grief. All right, Barbarian's Wife. You got the Ace of Cups in the upright position. And so getting that indicates like a new beginning. Of course, it could be a new love, some type of one on one relationship, and it can be of any kind, like a friendship. Um, there may be some unfelt emotions that come into play. Perhaps seeing a person in a different way as far as a relationship or a friendship. So you may just see somebody in a different light, but I feel like it's going to be a good thing, not a bad thing. Okay. um the Ace of Cups can also signify the birth of a child, or the birth of an idea. Okay. uh it's also a good time for emotional and creative growth for you. So and the ace means a lot of things, but it's really the beginning of new things, like a fertile creation time, creative time. And then it also can symbolize the consummation for something that you've hoped for. So you've been wanting this, wanting this, wanting this, and here it comes. Here it is. We're going into it. So it's a very positive card. It looks like you're gonna either rekindle a friendship, start a new friendship, or start some kind of friendship with somebody that you've never really thought about being friends with before. Um, but I think all of that is for the good, not for the bad. I'm not seeing anything bad about that. So overall, creativity, and see good things headed your way. So there you go. Great card to start off the day. Oops, I just threw my pen across the room. After copy. Let's see. Hey, Jonathan. Hi, honey. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Hey, Linda. How are you? And Barbarian's wife. And as usual, when I read these, if you're new here, if some this is current energy. So if something doesn't resonate with you right now, just put it in your back pocket and keep an eye out for it, in the days to come. Okay? I'll say that a million times while I do this. If it doesn't resonate with you right now, put it in your back pocket. I do keep these lives up. You can come back and check your live, hear your reading, hear your card again. And so that's how we do it. Oh, thank you, Barbarian's wife. I appreciate that so much. You didn't have to do that, but I certainly appreciate you for doing it, honey. Let's see. I'm trying to move forward. It's hard. Any change can be hard, even if it's a good change. You just keep pushing on, and um, that's how you do it. You just keep pushing on and try your best to stay positive. Because when we fall into that negativity, then everything we think about is going to be negative, right? Right? Okay, let's see. I was wondering on. Okay, Sasha, yes. So sometimes when you get a reading, um, some people are like, well, that just doesn't make sense for me. Um, it is current energy. So I'm saying give it a few days. And that's with any reader that didn't just buy a deck of cards and say, I'm going on the internet, you know? And, and usually you will see, what that person told you start to come in fruition in some way. Okay. So that's why I always tell people put it in your back pocket, and usually you'll see it. So I hope that answered that. You'll hear me say it 1,000 times though. Let's see, Angie. My last pull was spot on. I appreciate you and Colin. Well, thank you, Patty. I I tagged him. I, I hope he come. I like for him to be here too. Hey, Tammy. I like for him to come in too. Because I think it's always fun when we do them together. But I'm so glad that it was spot on for you, honey. Okay, because a lot of people I've went to it never did or was completely off. Sasha, sometimes you got to be very careful. um, I've got people in here who I've pulled for numerous times who can pretty much vouch for me. But if you just am I going to say that things are right 100% of the time? No. And I say that because people still have the right to free will. And if you're faced with a choice that threw the energy completely off, I feel like that can alter it. Um, Usually it's a big decision that you are just automatically faced with because we're not really we're not fortune tellers. We just read energy. But then there's a lot of people out there that buy them a deck of cards and think they are a tarot reader now. And you know, there there's a lot to this than just saying, okay, I've got a deck of cards now, I can tell the future. So just be careful about readings. And that's not to put anybody down, just do your research. Let's see. And sometimes I may be, a good reader for somebody, and then somebody else may be a good reader for somebody else. That's why I always say find that person you're connected to. And if you have a connection with that person and they do your read, then that's the person you should stick with. People jumping around from reader to reader to reader, that's I think you're treading in dangerous territory when you go from person to person to person. Because sometimes I think people do that because they want to hear what they want to hear. And once somebody tells them what they want to hear, then they're good. But maybe they should have listened to what they heard to begin with, kind of that type thing. So, hey, jet lag. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't even doing that before I got on this live stream, and now I can't clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Um, energy and understanding. Exactly. Exactly, Becca. It's about the energy and understanding the chords. Um, I do one card pulls here, Linda. You just tell Beezer that you want to be added to the list. To get a reading, you have to email me. Um, I can tell you that I'm a little I have two people that have been waiting on me, and I have a busy life, but I've been saying that I was going to block out some time, and that's absolutely what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to block out some time for you guys. So if you want a reading, email me, and I'll try to go ahead and block out time for 3. Uh, so that's how I'll do that. Let's see. Anybody I missed? Oh, hey Mo, welcome, welcome. We're at 10. We're at 10, really? I didn't even think there were 10 people in here. Okay. All right. Well, let me start reading these and stop running my mouth, and then maybe we can get to if anybody asks, go ahead and put them on the overflow list. They will be first next time, but if I can get to them now, I will. Okay? If I quit running my mouth, we might can. Okay, so we got Try Me. All right, Try Me. Ooh, that one jumped out. Let's see. The dog is stretching. Okay, so Try Me, you got the 8 of Cups and the upright position. So what that usually tells me is that it, it usually means that there's only that the only solution to something is to turn around. Um, I know somebody has gotten this card before. So it usually means the only thing to do is just turn around and go the other direction. Like you're headed somewhere, but it looks like there's something blocking there, and the only thing to do is just turn around and go in another direction. Um, there's something that either isn't working, or you're going to start noticing it not working as you expected it to, or either that it's one of those things where it was so important at the time, you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, but all of a sudden it's lost its importance. Okay, it's no longer important anymore. um but it's obviously, you know what you won't settle for less. Okay, but I think that you're either pushing you're pushing your way for something, you're trying to get there, but I think the best thing to do is just go another direction about it. Think outside of the box, so to speak. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get the same results that you've got. Okay. So either it's that, or this is no longer as important as it was when you first started working for it or working towards it. So whatever that is, I think you need to reevaluate it. And if it's still that important to you, you need to reroute your thinking about it. So think outside the box. Okay. And of course, this card always means that you won't settle. So if it's that important, then I know you won't settle for less than what you expect. Then just reroute your thinking. That's all. Okay? Let's see. Let me go back. And like I said, I know try me. If it doesn't resonate with you right now, just put it in your back pocket. All right. Lay low. Hey everyone, I'm listening and sending my love. Been upset lately, but I think listening helps me keep my mind off stuff. Hugs to all. Well, prayers for you, Laylo. I'm sorry you've been upset, and if you just want to listen, hang out and listen, that is fine. And hugs to you, hon. Okay. All right. So after Genio, it's Candy. Okay. So Gabi, honey, it's your time now. Gabi, Gabi. I think Gabi's one of those that comes in and says hello to me every time I hit a live button. And that, my friend, is precious. Okay. All right. Gabi. Okay, Gabi, you got the High Priestess. Now it fell in reverse, and when I get this card in reverse, I always pick up the energy from the upright position as well. Um, I feel like that there is something in you, um, that needs to come out. Either some type of creativity, some type of, demand, just something in you that needs to come out. It needs to be heard. It needs to be seen. Um, And saying that in the reverse position that it fell, I believe that you've been neglecting your true purpose. Okay, I think you are aware that there's some type of motivation I feel like that is stirring or will be stirring around you that is going to signify that you want to make a change, you want to do something different, you feel that calling, but you kind of just push it to the back. But I think what you're doing, you're pushing aside something that is meant for you. So I need you to pay attention to that. If you're getting thoughts of doing something creative, or you know it could be anything, okay, but it's a positive thing, so nothing negative. um I feel like that you are in the process, or will be coming and beginning the process of manifesting um, a very enlightened spiritual fulfillment. So, with that, if you feel something, irking at you, like, Gabi, pay attention to this. Gabi, Gabi. I think you need to listen to your inner self more, because I think if you would listen to whatever this is, if it hasn't already started, I think you need to pay attention to it, because I think it's going to be a true calling for you, and you're absolutely going to feel better about yourself um, if you give into it. Okay. So, of course, if it doesn't resonate with you now, put it in your back pocket, dear. Hi, Angelique. How are you? Okay. Let me scroll back. Beezy bees. Okay, got Gabby, Jenny O, and then Candy Girl. Okay, I got Jenny O next, and then Candy Girl. I am doing well, thank you. How are you? Angie, do women have an Eve apple? No, I don't think. No, we have nothing there. I don't know about the anatomy too much, but I know that Adam had, they call it the Adam's apple, that little ball that hangs in your throat. We don't have them. Um, so that's all I can say about that one, Jonathan. Yes, men have the Adam's apple. And I think it's because they ate the apple. So I don't think we have anything right there. But of course, I'm not a nurse, but I do know that Adam ate the apple. So I think that's why you have the Adam's apple. Let's see. Thank you, Angie. It absolutely makes sense. Thank you. Well, good, Gobby. So listen to whatever that is, okay? All right, y'all. Got Jenny O. I know you're still here. I just saw you. I think Adam ate it first, though. Jonathan, you are trying to trick me. You're trying to get me. I think Eve offered him the apple to see if he would take a bite, honestly, if I remember correctly. He took the bite and then, yeah. Don't quote me on that, though. Okay. And then Mama's the ball. Okay. Jenny, oh, here we go. Jonathan, are you trolling me? I just think you so darn precious. I'll sit here and I'll answer you. Oops. Okay. So Jenny, you got the King of Swords in the upright position. Um, and what that signifies is the King of Swords is a very, you think of a king sitting on his throne, very stern, and commands the whole place around him, right? He's absolutely in command and can be trusted. Um, he's a ruler. He can be trusted. He can be trusted to be fair in his judgments and decisions. So I feel like that there is someone around you um, that you can trust. That maybe you may have been thinking, okay, can I talk to this person? Can I let them know how I feel, or can I trust what they're telling me? Okay. Are they telling me something? Can I, do I have to take it with a grain of salt, or can I trust the words that this man is saying to me? And I am telling you, yes, that I feel like you are okay to trust this person. Um, Now, with the King of Swords, he also represents a big decision to come. So there will be a big decision that you will need to make. Um, you will need to take control of the situation. You will need to set boundaries with this situation. Um, so you'll have to make the decision, set boundaries, and commit to those boundaries. Um, but I do feel like that this person, and I feel like it will be a man, um, is going to be a good person to talk to or to listen to. Okay. And that he will be fair and non judgmental. But you do have a big decision coming up. Um, and you're going to have to set some boundaries. Okay. So I hope that that resonates with you, honey. And I hope that that helped you in some way. Just remember to stay committed to your boundaries once you set them. Okay. Let's see. I missed some stuff. Hey, lady. I've been busy this weekend. My son is home. I just wanted to jump in and say, hey. Oh, love you. Love you too, Peace. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello. I appreciate that. Um, Beezer, thank you for doing this for us. Oh, Beezer, stop. I appreciate you guys for just coming in and listening and, you know, enjoying what I do. Thank you, Peace. I appreciate that. Sending love. Well, sending love back, honey, and thank you so much. Okay, and then we got Becca. I do. Thank you. Good deal, Jenny O. Good deal. Okay. Okay, so all right, we are at Candy Girl now. Okay, Candy Girl. So you got the star card and it's in the reverse position. Um, so it tells me that you have recently you may have recently experienced maybe some disappointment um that kind of caused you to turn inward a little bit. Um, we can receive disappointments, and I know for myself it can um trigger some depression, and I just kind of turn inward a little bit, or a lot, but we'll just say a little bit. So I figured that by looking at this card, you may have recently experienced some disappointment in your life that has caused you to do that. You need repair time, which includes the meditation, the self care. Um, I still think you need to work on, you know, your inner being, your inner self. I don't feel like that your inner self is completely healed from whatever this disappointment or action was. Okay. And I do see a light at the end of the tunnel, though, because this is the star card. So I see the light. Um, but definitely take a few minutes to yourself. I'm not talking about while you're doing something else. I'm talking about while you are, you know, take a moment specifically for meditation and self reflection. Not take a moment, I'm reading a book, things are quiet, okay, we're calm. No. Take a moment where you're listening to yourself breathe. Journal, get these emotions out somehow. Because like I said, I do see a light at the end of the tunnel, but I think you're going to have to do a little bit of either more self reflection and self work, or you're going to have to begin that process of trying to get it all out and get your inner self healed. Okay? But I do see an end, I do see a light. So just work towards it, okay? So I hope that resonates. I hope it helped a little bit. Well, actually, I hope it helps a lot, but the best I can hope for is a little bit. Um, and if not, put it in your back pocket. I am hot, y'all. Okay. And thank you so much for letting me read you guys. I appreciate it. Um, Thank you, Linda. Hey, Pam. Okay, so after Becca, we've got Sasha, Tammy, and Jen's mom. Okay. Sasha, Tammy, Linda, and Jen's mom. 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, so we are moving on to Mama's the Boss. Mama's the Boss. Okay, guys, I'll check chat as soon as I read this one for Mama's the Boss. Hmm. Okay, Mama's the Boss. You got the Three of Wands in the reverse position. And what that tells me is that um you're doing some type of work on an internal level. Um like I don't know, a project or something that you've been wanting and working towards, you know, planning and you know, deciding what you need to do here or there. So basically planning everything out internally. Um so it usually when this card falls, it tells me that you've planned it all out on the inside. And now I think it's a good time for you to go public, whether that's, you know, your family or you did a business plan or whatever that is. I see it going smoothly. So if you've been thinking of an idea, you've researched it, you've done that. Um, I think now's the time to let others in on your idea or what you have been thinking about or planning, because I do see it going over very well, and that you'll just have a smooth process with that. I mean, it's a very simple card, but it means a lot. So I don't know if maybe you've just been tinkering with an idea. I kind of feel like it's more in depth than that though. Um, but if you've been planning or wanting something that you've been researching or looking into, and you just hadn't told people about it, I think now's the time to go for it. Okay, so whatever that is, whatever that idea is, I think you should go for it, because it's in the cards for it to be a smooth process right now. Okay, so I hope that that helps. I hope that resonated with you. And let me scroll back. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. Oops. Okay. Hope so. I know exactly what it means. Well, good, Mama's the boss. Okay, so you know exactly. Well, according to your cards and your energy, I think now's the time to let other people in on that, because you never know, other people might can help you bring it to life or bring it to fruition, whatever that is. So I think now's the time to jump on it. Okay. All right, let me scroll back. I know I've missed some things. Let's see, like Candy Girl, that's exactly what I'm doing. You hit the nail on the head and just reinforced what I already knew. I love you. I'm so glad, Candy Girl. You know, I do these and hope that I can, can help people see, okay, I'm on the right track, I'm doing the right thing, or okay, I can go to the next level. So I'm so glad that that resonated with you, honey. Um, Linda, thank you for that, Linda. I appreciate it. Thank you, Angie. I know you don't know me well, but I will be around. I appreciate you for doing this. Well, thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you giving to the channel, and you giving the channel a chance. I really do appreciate that and appreciate you. Hey, Tough, how are you? Well, better late than never, I always say. Let's see. Okay, that was Mama's the ball. Okay, Beezer, I got Becca now. Am I not supposed to do Becca now? Or hold on. The hurricane is coming in. I haven't even looked at hurricanes yet. Um, Normally I watch the whole hurricane season, but I haven't even paid attention yet. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so Becca is now. Okay. Oh, you said, never mind. I read it wrong. Sorry, bees. I misread that. Me bad. I was out before 10 o'clock last night. I guess because I have to get up at 5 and I'm so tired, right? I'm sorry. I'm probably going to say that for a while now. So just tell me to shut up. It'll be okay. Shut up, AJ. Okay, Becca, here we go. Oh, blue. Okay, get some drink. Okay, Becca. So you got the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. Um, so right now you're showing emphasis on home and family. Um, and the focus is on, of course, the home and family and having a secure income to support them. Um, I think you may be planning or tinkering with buying a big purchase, such as a car, or needing to make a big purchase, such as a car, or one of the big um, purchases. So family matters are always at the forefront, and but I think at this point, I think that you would be okay if you planned everything out to look into the major purchase, because whatever this is, it's needed. And that's why I just say a car. I don't mean it's a car. But it's a big purchase, like a car or a house, one of the big ones. Um, but it's also a card that can represent financial security. Um, so whether receiving money, marrying into money, some type of money, because that's what the Pentacles always represents to me. It looks like gold coins to me. That's what it reminds me of. And so I always see money coming in, especially when it falls in the upright position. And the higher the card for me, it feels like it's more because you see more of the gold coins. That's just how I've always represented it in my mind. Um, so I feel like that you do put your family and in home at the forefront of everything. But I do think that there is a big purchase that is either needed or will be needed. And I think you will be okay to, as long as you plan to make that purchase. However, either before or after this purchase, I do see some money coming in. And I don't know if it's expected. It could be unexpected. But I'm not saying that you'll be able to, you know, retire and live on an island somewhere. But I think that you will be, it will be enough for you to say, okay, I can breathe for a minute anyway. Okay. So I hope that makes sense to you, Becca. Um, so like I said, it could be something that you're expecting, or it could be unexpected. But I do think that you will be okay with it. And as long as you plan good with the big purchase, I think you'll be okay to make it. So I hope that resonates with you. If not, as always, please put it in your back pocket. Okay, let me get back to chat. And thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see where I left off. Kind of long. So Pam, I don't know if do you live near the hurricanes or the coasts anywhere? The news going crazy with it. Jump. I love watching the hurricanes. I don't like the destruction. I'm very fascinated by watching them. I know that's crazy, but I am. I keep it on the Weather Channel just about all hurricane season. But I hope that you're nowhere near them. So just know that. My child is talking my ear off. Oh, I do understand that. My son loves to talk my head off. Hurricane starting early. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like I usually start paying attention around the end of July. But you never know. I guess now, especially with the way this weather's been, it's just been weird. Beezer, thank you. I'm locking myself in a bathroom every time I'm listening to YouTube. Jen's mom, the bathroom, I'm telling you, that is the place to go. Hey, Mom. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, I'm on the overflow list right now. Beezer knows about where I'm trying to get to everybody, and if there's a few that need it after my 10, then um, I'm hoping I'm trying not to go past 3:30, 3:45. So that's the only thing. If I can get to everybody, I will. But we can go ahead and put you down, and if I quit running my mouth, I might can get to everybody. Okay. Back up pretty much dead on. There are a few things needed for my new journey, and family is 100% right now a big part of this choice. Well, there you go, Becca. Just make sure that. But I feel like with you, I feel like that you will plan everything to a T. Know exactly where every cent is going, every cent is coming, and as far as the plans, I think you will plan it out very well. So just keep doing that. You're on the right track with that. I feel like there's some money coming in, like I said, from somewhere. But just make sure that you keep everything, all of your plans, like you do, the way you do them. Okay. But I feel like there's a purchase that will come into play, or you already know about it or something. But you'll be okay to do that. Florida Pan. Ugh. So you are near them. I'm sorry, Pam. Let's see. Hey, just keep it real. Welcome in. How are you? But I can see you, Bob. Or maybe I'm just way up, and I think that's what it is. I think I'm way up. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Queen. Oops, I forgot to text you. I'm sorry. I got a lot going on today. Yeah, I don't look at chat when I'm reading. Um, okay. Well, you just be careful. Let's see, but Texas is the center around. Well, just be careful, Pam. Let's see. Came to send some love to you and mommy accent. Thank you, M. Wit. I appreciate that. We love you too, honey. Thank you for checking on us and sending love. Love. Okay, let me quit running my mouth and maybe I can get everybody. Okay, Sasha. Is Sasha still here? She's probably like, girl, you talk too much. I just want a card. Did we run Sasha off yet? I say we. I'm the only one up here running my mouth. There you are. Okay. All right, Sasha. This one's for you. Okay, Sasha. So you got the temperance card in the reverse position. And what that tells me is that patience is going to be the key to something right now. Um, it's a good time for you to blend different parts of yourself, like um, psychological, emotional, spiritual. It's a good time to focus on that and maybe blending into one, doing a little bit of meditation. Um, I I'm very big on that. I believe that that helps do some self healing. Some people roll their eyes at it, and I understand that. I used to do that too. But I'm also no longer like quick to anger anymore because of it. I used to would jump down your throat at a minute's notice, and I no longer do that because of self-reflection and meditation. And so I feel like that right now, I feel like that you need to reflect on something, and patience is going to be your best friend right now. I don't know if it's like one situation that you're really like, I want to jump in both feet. Like, I feel like something is upsetting you, and either you're wanting to fix it, like, I can fix it, I can do this. Um, but I think it's one of those things where you need to step back and somebody else needs to do their own fixing of the situation. Um, and I know that sometimes that's kind of irritating, but that's where the breathing and the okay, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna let you do this. I'm not gonna jump in. I'm not going to interfere. You know that I'm here for you, but I'm going to step back. um, if that is the situation, and that's kind of it, you need to pull back, be patient, and I believe that if you do that, you will have the answer that you need. You will see what is happening. You can't you can't always control every, thing. And I'm not saying you specifically, I'm saying you in general, right? We can't always control everything. And even with, newfound relationships, is this guy hot, like hot, cold, like water? He's hot one day, he's cold the next. Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? I don't know. I feel out of control, but I'm the person that's always in control. I can do this. I think, but with this, I need you, whatever the situation is, you need to step back. And even if it's hard, I need you to breathe. And then I think if you do that, you will have every answer. You will see exactly what it is you need to see if you do this. Well, well then I think that you need to ask yourself some questions. I mean, is that worth, you know, you feeling this way? You know what I mean? So, and maybe a conversation could be had, and you stick to your guns and say, you know what? I've done this. Now I'm stepping back. You figure it out, and then concentrate on you. Okay? Okay. Um, Also, feel free. I do readings, private readings. You can email me. Um, I do have two or three in line on those already. It wouldn't be today though. but absolutely, you can feel free to reach out to me, okay? All right, thank you, and thank you for letting me pull a card for you. Okay, up next we got Tammy. Let's see. Let me look. Have I missed anything? Um. Hey, if you bullies, welcome in. Truth. Hey, Truth. Hey, y'all. Hey. Me scroll on down. Yeah, because I don't look at chat when I'm reading unless something pops out from the person I'm reading to. Okay. Hey, Pekingese Mama. Hey. Okay. All right. Up next, we have Tammy. So let's get Tammy. Okay, Tammy, you got the hanged man in the upright position. So, the hangman often signifies someone going through a major transformation, perhaps, perhaps caused by maybe some illness or some type of loss. Okay. Um, so from this transition, I feel like that it is kind of shaken up, maybe your old way of life, and or made you, or perhaps made you realize that you know there's more to life than money. There's more to life than material things. Kind of like a slap in the face, so to speak. Um, it's just a card of um, it's an indicating card. Need to work on the inner self, and you may need to reevaluate what is and what is not important to you. Okay. So I feel like that, of course, there's some type of transformation that has happened or will be happening through either illness. And so of course, when a major illness happens, it shakes up our cores, right? It could be an illness with us, it could be an illness around us, but it turns everything upside down, our whole way of living, right? Um, so what this is saying for you, Tammy, is that you need to figure out what is good for me, what is not good for me. And you need to make, whatever is not good for Tammy, you need to get that away from you. Okay? You need to focus solely on what is good for you and goodness around you, because those are the things that are going to bring you positivity right now, and that's completely what you need. Okay? And now is a good time to do that. Um, like I said, it's an indicator card. It's indicating to me that it is a great time for you to do that. And boundary setting as well. Um, so of course, self-work and just realizing what's good for you and what's not good for you, and getting rid of what's not good and focusing on positive things right now, okay? Because I think you've come to the realization already that money isn't everything. Of course, we need money, but money is not everything. Okay? And and I think maybe some people around you need to understand that as well. No, I think you get it. I think some people around you need to get that. I don't know. I'm just feeling that, and if I felt I needed to say it. So, okay, just evaluate what's good for you and what's not good for you. I think that's a great start, and do some. Of course, I always like to tell everybody do some self reflecting. So, bear with me just a memento. Okay. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything? Let's see. Oops. How did I do that? All right, Tough and then Mom. Okay, Jen's mom. All right, we got Tammy, Linda, Jen's mom, Tough, and then Mom. Okay. Okay, I've got Linda, Jen's mom, Tough, and then Bomb, and then anybody else will have to go to the actual overflow list. I'll get these four done. Okay. All right. Let's see, Maylee. Maylee in here? Oh, hey, Maylee Grace. Change that picture, Maylee Grace. That name sounds so freaking sweet. And then I looked at that picture, and I think I did that last time too. I was like, oh my God. Ah, I'm sorry, that tickled me. I remember me doing it last time too, but I don't think I said it out loud. Hey, Hills. Excellent, dead on. Well, good, Tammy. I'm glad that it resonated with you, honey. You think Maylee Grace just so sweet and pure as the white driven snow, and you look down at that picture and you're like, what the what? That's the second time that's got me. Oh, okay. Hey, Ball Spot, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Linda, you are next, honey. You stayed with me this long. Okay. Okay, Linda. Um, if you're still here, if not, it's fine. I'll go ahead and read it. If you catch it when you come back, because I keep these up, that's fine too. So this is the Knight of Wands in the upright position. And the Knight of Wands is always, he's ambitious and energetic, and he's very determined, a leader. And um there can be challenges associated with getting the Knight of Wands. But the challenges that arise, if you embrace those challenges, the outcome is going to be positive. Okay. It's not negative at all, even saying challenges, because challenges come up with everyday life, right? But I think if you see the challenges that, and it could be one or multiple situations, but I feel like you're going to know what they are and the challenges that lie ahead or whatever. But um, if you embrace them and not shut down, the outcome will work in your favor. Okay, so don't shut down on me. Um, so even though, changes and challenges and all that can sometimes be unpredictable, we know that it's life. It is what it is. But I think believing in yourself, whatever you're thinking, like, okay, I know this is right, I feel this is right. So stay with that thought process. Um, your courage is going to show through. So, all in all, your courage is going to show through. Embrace these challenges, these changes, and stay steadfast. Stay with the course. And you're going to see positivity. And you're also going to learn something about yourself, I think, as well. Or you're going to relight a new fire within you that says, I pulled this off, man. I did this. So just whatever arises, just embrace it and move forward, okay? Things can be scary, life can be scary, change and challenges can be scary, but it will have a positive income as long as you don't shut down, okay? So I hope that resonated with you, honey. If not, please put it in your back pocket for the days to come. And thank you for letting me pull for you. Hey, Moonlight. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, y'all gonna hear the click clicks. Doesn't mean his nails aren't clipped. I can't remember who said that, but that got off of me so bad. Okay. All right, so we are at Jen's mom right now. You need to go outside? You need to go outside? If he barks, y'all, I'm sorry. I can't control that. Kenzie, I wish I had a set time where I can do them. I just know that usually it's on the weekends, and I haven't been able to go every weekend. Let's see. Thank you. I have to believe in myself. You're right. The fire is coming. Well, there you go. And you keep believing in yourself because it will work in your favor. Just keep believing in yourself. Okay. Y'all bear with me for 2 seconds. Well, maybe 3. And you go outside? Okay, they wanted a treat. They may. I tell you what. Let's do. Oh, doggy down, doggy down. They had to get their bone, y'all. I cut into their bone time. I'm sorry. Okay. Um, if I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. I need to do that, Jen's mom. Oh my gosh. That is one thing I do need to do. Okay. Jen's mom. Here we go. And then we got tough, and then we've got bomb. Good. That's the same I've got on my side too. Beezer, so we are aligned. Okay. Oh, I left my. Okay. Jen's mom, you got the Seven of Cups in reverse. So it's telling me that you may be confused because too much of something is going on. So either there's some confusion around some things that are going on, or you may be confused because too much is going on at one time. Um, Again, here is another one. Um, you need peace and quiet to sort through the multiple choices. So, whatever is going on with you, there are choices and decisions that can be made and need to be made, but you need quiet time. You need a time to sit to where you can actually think. Um, Not quiet time with a TV on, or not quiet time, you know, doing something else. It's quiet time, reflecting, listening to your breathing, and then you can actually think out your choices. Okay. Um, and I feel like there's going to be several options or several choices that there are there to choose from because there's so much going on. It's like things coming in from every direction, and it's kind of overwhelming, right? Um, I do feel like with the Seven of Cups, that normally we say, listen to your brain, listen to your brain. I'm always big. A lot of people say listen to your heart. I don't. I always say listen to your brain. Um, because sometimes your heart can steer you wrong. But in this case, I feel like your feelings, it might as well say your heart. I feel like your feelings are going to be your best guide, which is usually opposite of what I normally say. But with this card, that's how I feel. I feel like that your feelings, maybe listen to 75% of your heart, 25% of your head, um, with whatever this is. But you've definitely got to pull some time to yourself to think about it. And I know a lot of us say, well, I can think when I'm cleaning, I can think when I'm driving, I can think here. If you can do that, that's fine. Um, but I strongly urge you to find some quiet time. And sometimes that's very hard to do. Trust me, I know. That's why I'm so tired. Right, right. Anyway, I told y'all I'm gonna wear that out. But I do suggest you find some quiet time. And whatever this is, or not this is, these are, because it's like it's a lot coming at you from different directions. And I just feel like that, you need time to think about the options, think about the choices. And I will say it again, I think you need to lean on your heart a little bit for this one. And I'm going to say about, 75% heart, 25% brain. Okay. So I hope that resonates for you, honey. I hope that it helps you. See, did you find some quiet time? I'll have to go back and look and see what we pulled for you last time. Um, because I'm not sure if I said your feelings though, because a lot of times I will tell you, listen to your brain, but I am feeling this so hard right now. Um, I'm feeling more heart than brain on this one, whatever this is. But you have got to find some quiet time. You have got to find some, honey. I don't know what that is or what that looks like for you. I know what it looks like for me. And it's hiding myself in the bathroom. In the back bathroom, actually, where I have the bedroom door I can close and the bathroom door. So I got two doors away from all the noise. Like, I am going to use the bathroom. Everybody leave me alone. But I hope that it all works out for you, sweetheart. Yeah, I don't know. It's just pulling on me. Um, Especially with the way the card landed. It's just pulling on me to say to it's okay to put your feelings into this one. Okay? And actually more of your feelings. All right, y'all. I've got tough and then I've got bomb. And then I got to go. I told mom, I said, I'll be live for about an hour. I'm gonna do some card pulls and hang out with my peeps. I said, do you need anything, mama? She said, no, I'll be okay. So I told her about an hour. So but I told her if she really, really needed me that she could call. She has her cell phone right there. She still knows how to call me. I'll try and reach out to you via email. Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate you. You are very welcome. And my email is there. I'm going to get better about blocking time off and fulfilling the obligations that I already have set in place. And I do apologize to my two ladies that I am coming. I promise. I'm an entire fat cow. I am. So, huh? What? All right, Tough, let's go. And then bomb your after Tough. Okay. All right, Tough. You got the Two of Wands in the you got the Two of Wands in the upright position. And so that's telling me that something unexpected, so an unexpected factor, is entering into some situation at hand. So there's some situation that is going on, and I do feel like it's already going on now. It's current energy, it could start, but I feel like it's already happening, and there's going to be, or there has been, an unexpected factor that has come into that situation. Um, this card is an indication card. It indicates that a choice is going to have to be made, and so it could be related to your work or a creative endeavor. Okay. So it shows being in control and experiencing some type of gain in your life on one hand. And then on the other, bringing with it anxiety and, losing a little bit of the control that maybe you had before. So, it's like, okay, on this hand, it looks really great, awesome. But if I choose this, there's a possibility on this hand, I'm going to have to go through anxiety and deal with things, the not so good parts of it. So a choice is going to have to be made. I think whether you even go for this because of what's showing up in this hand. Okay. Now, by saying that, I feel like that whatever that is, that you're going to make the right decision. And honestly, I feel like this unexpected factor was not a bad thing. It may seem or have seemed like a bad thing to begin with, But I don't think it's going to be a bad thing or turn out to be a bad thing. I think it's going to help you make this decision. Do I go forward with it and have the possibility of dealing with all the crap that comes along with it? Or do I not go along with it and never knowing what could have been because I was afraid of the anxiety and all that? So that's the choice you're going to have to make. I do feel like you will make the right one. Okay. Um, I do believe this factor is going to help you with that. But I do want you to think about things before you actually commit to them. Think just, if you're a person that normally thinks, let's just say 2 days about something, I want you to think 3 days on whatever this is. I want you to think about it just a little bit longer. But I do think that unexpected factor is going to be helpful, not a hindrance to you, okay? So I hope that helps you, Tuff. And if not, I'm sorry. If it doesn't resonate with you right now, please put it in your back pocket. Like I said, this reads off of current energy. So I believe it's something that you will notice in the near future, coming to fruition. Okay. And you can always come back and listen to this live. I always keep them up. So, and I keep them up for that reason. That way people can go back, and if they didn't hear everything I said, they can come back and listen to exactly what I said. Okay? You're very welcome, Tuff. Okay, so let me scroll back in the chat, and then we got Bomb as our finale. Let's see. I think I saw Snake come in. Let's see. My dog's fit some bark, I know. My biscuit belly needs to rise. Needs not to rise. God. No, I'm gonna cam up and start doing TikTok dances. I'm gonna do that too, Bomb. I bought this thing. Have y'all seen this thing? I know I'm already over, but it looks like a hula hoop, but it's got this ball on it, and you have to try. If you do it just right, you keep the ball going around in circles. I say you have to move your body just right, but people are losing weight with this thing, so I bought one, and I haven't started doing it yet, but I'm gonna definitely try it. Now, whether I go up on TikTok and do it or not, I don't know. But I think doing TikTok dances would be fun. I would. And you're funny anyway, so I would definitely do that. That Tyler did. I like to watch it, y'all. I tried to do it without cameras, of course. I just tried it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. My back cracks every time I try to do that. Where you swing it around, and I'm doing it right now, and I hear my back cracking. It's going snap, crackle, pop. No, you've got to see that. If y'all haven't seen, I'll put it in my community post what this thing is. I forget what you even call it, but it's like a hula hoop with a ball attached to it, and you're doing like a hula hoop, but this ball goes around. It, you have to see it. But there's all kinds of videos of people losing weight with this thing, and larger people that just keep at it and at it. And of course, I mean, they could be dieting and doing all the things, and it could not be this ball thing that's actually working. I get that, but it just looked like fun. It looked like a lot of fun. um so there's that. I dare you. I dare you, Bomb. You get on and do the Twilight dance, and I'll go on and I'll do the hula hoop. Well, he was asking about Adam's apples earlier. You should have been in here for that, Bomb. For real. Okay, here we go. Bomb has requested a card. Dun, dun, dun. You've seen it? Okay, so it looks really fun, doesn't it, Linda? They say they're losing weight on it. I don't know. I got one though. I haven't started doing it yet though. Okay, let me concentrate. Okay, so Mom, you got the Five of Cups in the reverse position. So what the Five of Cups in the reverse position signifies is that you feel hurt and betrayed, um, angry and discouraged, but only you can pull yourself out of your misery. So um deep down, you know the reasons why you feel this way. Um, but nonetheless, you are still feeling it, have been feeling it, or will be feeling it because it is current energy. But what this card signifies in the reverse position is that you are capable of pulling yourself up. You are capable of pulling yourself out of whatever situation this is or situations. And I do feel like you will do so. Um, because knowing the reasons why you feel this way is half the battle. So you know changes that you may need to make or conversations that may need to be had. You know what needs to go into place for this to happen, right? So I feel like if you do that and if you make the changes that need to be made, I feel like that you can absolutely pull yourself up out of these feelings that you're feeling or um but of course with this card there is hurt, betrayal, anger, discouragement. There is all of that. But I feel like that you will be okay. It is a it, I'm not going to say it's a positive card, but it is not a negative card either. It is a card that just lets you know what is and what you are capable of doing, and maybe sometimes you need to search within to find the strength within yourself to make this happen. So basically pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. Okay. You are capable of doing it. I see you doing that, but you're going to have to go through the motions, and that sucks. It always sucks to feel these things, and um but you can do it. And it totally says you can do it. I mean, the card literally is a card indicator of you can do it, but you have to do the work. And it sucks you have to do work for, and things that you feel betrayed about and all of that, but nonetheless, we are all works of our own selves, and we have to do the work to make ourselves feel better. Okay? So, whew, y'all put me in some work today. So I hope that that resonates with you. I am not saying forgive, although forgiveness is for you. And that's just in life. That has nothing to do with the card. Forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. Sometimes when we forgive, we're letting some of that off of our heart. It doesn't mean you forget, it means you forgive and you move on. But that's all I can only tell you. I can only say it. um, okay, let me make sure. Let's see. I want everybody to take in a deep breath. and let it out. Can y'all do that for me like 2 or 3 times, please? Everybody in through the nose, out through the mouth. I want y'all to do that 3 or 4 times for me right now. Go. And if you're doing that, I shouldn't see y'all chatting. In, out. Okay. That makes me dizzy. We'll get you a fresh little feeling. Hey, Panda, how are you? Oh, okay. Well, um, I am going to end it here. Remember, if I told anybody to find a quiet space, quiet time, do some self reflecting, please work on that. And I appreciate each of you for being here and supporting me. I love it. I love you guys. And if anybody's emailing me, I will check it as soon as I can. And I'm gonna go off and go check on I'm go off. I'm gonna go and go check on Mama Uploaded. But again, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye. Love y'all too. Bye.